Ever since its foundation, Panasonic has been creating convenience and comfort for people's lives, and responsibility that comes with it. Like shadow comes with light.
1 billion people around the world use our products every day, meaning we are responsible for nearly 1% of the world's electricity consumption.
We contribute to people's lives, but we emit 110 million tons of CO2 per year.
Our impact is huge, and so is our potential to contribute to a brighter future.
Each action may be small, but together we can create a positive impact on the issue of climate change. This is our will and commitment. We call it Panasonic Green Impact. Providing greener living with energy-saving technologies. Helping towns to thrive with clean energy. And changing mobility and supply chain so they are better for both the planet and the people. We do these things not only to make our lives better, but to make a better place for our children. We have a great duty ahead of us to impact the future together as one.
Hello everyone, Megan Myungwon Lee, Chairwoman and CEO of Panasonic Corporation of North America. Thank you for joining us today. Improve people's lives, make the world a better place. This simple mission has guided Panasonic since it was founded just over 100 years ago as a small startup company in Japan. Today, we're a global technology solutions provider as committed as ever to enhancing the well-being of people and society, just as our founder, Konosuke Matsushita, envisioned so many years ago. Konosuke's dream that affordable, high-quality electrical appliances produced at scale could improve the quality of life for millions of people around the world became a reality. And Panasonic became a household name in Japan, the US, and worldwide. When Mr. Yuki Kusumi assumed the role of Group CEO for Panasonic last spring, he embraced our founder's vision and basic business principles while being very intentional about reevaluating them through the lens of current social conditions and the modern business environment. Mr. Kusumi has since acknowledged that if our mission to enhance the well-being of people and society is to continue, we need to do more than simply create the technologies and products that improve people's lives. We must also do everything in our power to counteract the effect of climate change, as the health and sustainability of our environment is clearly linked to our individual and collective well-being. Now let's hear from Mr. Kusumi, the Group CEO of Panasonic Corporation.
Hello, I am Yuki Kusumi, Group CEO of Panasonic. I wanted to speak to you today on a very important matter. Our founder, Konosuke Matsushita, once asked a very basic question. What is the true purpose of a company or organization? His answer was that he believed the role and mission of a company was to empower people to live better lives and to contribute to the development of society by supplying products and services of good quality that are useful for people's lives and to make them available at reasonable prices. As a leader of a company with such a mission, Konosuke believed that the company belonged to society and expressed this with the phrase, "A company is a public institution of society." And the most important thing for a public institution of society to do now is very clear for us. to take action to counteract the effect of climate change on this planet. To prevent the damage that threatens to undermine the future of our children and restore the promise of a prosperous, fulfilling life for the future generation. With that in mind, when I see the activities of the Panasonic Group, I see the need to fulfill a tremendous responsibility. And at the same time, I see the potential to do a great deal more. Panasonic is a company that emits 2.2 million tons of CO2 annually from its business operations. In addition, Panasonic products are used by more than 1 billion customers worldwide every day. The CO2 emissions from the power consumption to run these products are estimated to be roughly 40 times greater than the emissions from our own factories. In total, the emissions from the entire value chain of our group amounts to 110 million tons, equivalent to about 1% of CO2 from the world's total electricity consumption. So, what will we do in the face of this huge impact? First, we commit to reduce the CO2 emissions of all operating companies to net zero by 2030. But as we have seen, we have a far greater emission in the form of electricity consumption by our products. So, we will reduce this by developing new technologies and solutions to increase their efficiency. Furthermore, we will also reduce the CO2 emissions of society through providing our energy-saving solutions and clean energy technologies to B2B and B2G customers. We will strengthen our efforts in this area towards 2050, aiming to accelerate society's transition to clean energy, which will also accelerate the reduction of CO2 from our own value chain. The Panasonic Group spans various areas of society, such as homes, towns, mobility, supply chain, and manufacturing. The more these businesses improve their competitiveness and contribute to our customers, the more we will be able to contribute to a future of carbon neutrality. Yes, we do have great impact, but we aim to have an even greater positive impact. And that's why we have decided to call our contributions to reduce our customers' CO2 emissions Panasonic Green Impact. This is our commitment to contribute to a more sustainable future. The Panasonic Group is undergoing a transformation right now, and more specific goals will follow under the new group structure. The task is enormous, but our responsibility is clear. It is a challenge we must meet head-on for ourselves and for future generations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kusumi-san. During CES and in the months ahead, you'll hear a great deal more about our sustainability initiatives and our company-wide commitment to having a green impact. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome 3-time Olympian, 7-time Olympic gold medal winner, 15-time world champion, a true swimming legend who has broken 14 different world records, and of course, Team Panasonic brand ambassador, Katie Ledecky.
Hi, Megan. So good to see you again.
Hi, Katie. Same here. Congratulations again on your success at the Tokyo Olympic Games, and thank you for visiting us in Newark this fall. Would you mind telling everyone what we were doing when you came?
Of course, and hi everyone. When I visited Panasonic headquarters, I got to learn about some of the amazing, innovative work being done at Panasonic locations both around the country and around the world.
You also came to collaborate on an exciting new STEM education program for elementary and middle school students all over the country, which I know is a great passion of yours.
Yes, that's right, Megan. My family has always believed deeply in the importance of education, which is why I'm so excited to announce our new STEM Forward with Katie Ledecky and Panasonic program today. STEM skills are the foundation for innovation that can solve the many pressing issues in our society, from advancing medical research to bolstering food supplies to building infrastructure for growing populations.
That's so true, Katie. And that's the reason that employment in STEM fields has grown 79% since 1990 versus 34% for overall job creation. And the typical STEM worker now earns 2/3 more than non-STEM workers on average, which is why expanding access to STEM education is also a priority for Panasonic and our Panasonic Foundation. And it's why we're so thrilled to have you on Team Panasonic.
Thank you, Megan. I'm so grateful to Panasonic for supporting my mission to expand access to STEM education for underserved communities and for young women in particular.
To help us, our shared vision, we needed the right partner to help us create an education curriculum that could reach and inspire as many young students as possible, which is why we chose to work with Discovery Education, whose state-of-the-art digital platform supports learning wherever it takes place. Now, I'd like to ask Amy Nakamoto to join us. Amy is the Senior Vice President of Corporate Partnerships for Discovery Education. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Megan. Hi, Katie. Thanks so much for having me today. And of course, thank you both for choosing Discovery Education to help produce and distribute this amazing and important program.
Thank you, Amy. Please tell everyone a little about the incredible reach of Discovery Education's network.
Thanks, Megan. Discovery Education is home to an award-winning K-12 learning platform with digital textbooks and multimedia content, which have a unique and proven ability to engage with students, teachers, parents, and education decision makers alike. We also have a dedicated Discovery Educator community, which is the largest professional learning network of its kind. In fact, our services are found in more than 140 countries and territories and reach 4.5 million educators and 45 million students around the world.
That's amazing. I guess that's why you were named by Fast Company as one of the 10 most innovative companies in education. Tell us how many students we can expect to reach here in the U.S. over the next year with our program.
I'm happy to report that with the STEM Forward program we're announcing today, we expect to reach 400,000 students in the next year alone.
Amy, let's share the preview video to give people a taste of what this program is all about.
When innovation and education come together, real impact, real change happens. Panasonic announces STEM Forward, a preeminent partnership with Team Panasonic member, 3-time Olympian and 7-time Olympic gold medalist, Katie Ledecky. In cooperation with Discovery Education, the global leader in education technology. STEM Forward launches with the world premiere of Winning with STEM, a virtual field trip hosted by Katie Ledecky. Students and teachers get inside access to teams of Panasonic experts and cutting-edge technology committed to improving our quality of life, inspiring the next generation of solution seekers and inventors.
That's wonderful, Amy. Can you tell us when the program will be available to educators?
Starting today, the STEM Forward program is live and available to teachers, students, and anyone else interested in STEM. I encourage you to register and view the upcoming Winning with STEM virtual field trip. You can visit discoveryeducation.com/STEM Forward to see the available resources and sign up for the virtual field trip.
Thank you, Amy. We really appreciate you joining us today.
It was a pleasure to be here today. And thanks, Megan. And thank you, Katie.
Thanks, Amy.
Thank you for your partnership on this initiative, Katie. I am so looking forward to seeing how this impacts our future engineers, scientists, and mathematicians.
And how they impact the world.
Well said. So I guess with the Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games approaching, you're just taking easy now, right? Playing video games, eating junk food, and hanging out?
Not exactly. I've been back in the pool training and competing for a few months now, but I've also been catching up with the Team Panasonic winter athletes as they get ready to compete. In fact, one of them, Paralympic snowboarder and 2018 Paralympic gold medalist, Noah Elliott, took some time from his busy training schedule to record a message for the folks here today. Let's take a look.
Hey Katie, it's so cool that you get to be with all of our Panasonic friends at the Electronic Consumer Show. Also, I just wanted to say a big congratulations to the way you represented all of us at the Tokyo Olympics this past season. Also, congratulations on the STEM education program that you're doing with Panasonic. I think that's really cool. For me, I'm just out here training for the next Winter Paralympics coming up here in March, so coming up very quickly. And I'm super excited. I can't thank my Panasonic team, athletes, and friends enough for all the support on my journey. As of right now, I gotta get going, I gotta get back to training, but hope to see you guys all soon in person after the game. So stay stoked and congratulations.
Thank you, Noah.
Megan, I love our Team Panasonic summer athletes, of course, and have gotten to know them fairly well. But I must say, you've also assembled quite a roster for the winter team as well.
Thanks, Katie. Like you, they're not only great athletes, but they embody the same principles that our company has always stood for. Like all our Team Panasonic athletes, they are true champions for progress. I hope you will all visit our Panasonic website to learn more about each of our Team Panasonic athletes and their inspiring journeys, and to follow their efforts in the Games next month. Panasonic has supported the Olympic movements for decades because we truly believe in the power of sports to bring people together, to allow nations to peacefully resolve conflict, and to provide a unique showcase for young athletes to strive to reach their full potential, to make their mark on the world, to inspire the next generation of champions. Katie, thank you so much for being here today, and best of luck with your training.
Thanks, Megan, and thanks, everyone.
At Panasonic, we are truly proud of our legacy of creating immersive experiences that captivate and amaze audiences throughout spectacles of sight and sound. Our cutting-edge projection and lens technology has given us the opportunity to partner with some of the world's leading media and entertainment organizations and venues. And today, I am thrilled to announce that we are embarking on a 5-year collaboration with Area 15, where I'm speaking to you from right now. An experiential event and entertainment district located right off the Las Vegas Strip, where we're currently running both the Van Gogh and Klimt immersive experiences. With me today is the Chief Creative Officer and visionary force behind Area 15, Mr. Michael Benville.
Thanks, Joe. Hi, everyone.
It's great to see you, Michael. Thank you so much for coming out with us today and being a part of CES. Can you talk a little bit about Area 15 for our audience?
Oh, absolutely. I love nothing more. Area 15 is what we like to call an immersive playground. We offer live events, immersive activations, art installations, unique retail, bars, eateries, but it's all mind-blowing. And we're committed to pushing the boundaries of art and technology every day. In fact, many of our most awe-inspiring experiences are made possible by Panasonic's impressive projection technologies. For example, the room that we're in right now, when visitors enter this hero live event space, we call it the portal, they're met with a 360-degree sensory experience. Actually, 460 degrees. The floor is projected.
That's right.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and it's this experience that we can bring together with the power of Panasonic. Here we utilize 14 Panasonic PT RQ35K laser projectors. They are the smallest, lightest projectors in their class, 4K resolution, as you know, 30,000 lums of brightness. They feature dust-resistant liquid cooling system for 20,000 hours of maintenance-free operation that allow for your team to have mobile access to the network configuration, all of which helps to create a seamless floor-to-ceiling environment, as you mentioned, that puts visitors in the center of the action.
Yeah, and that's all the tech. They deliver stunning, eye-catching visuals, and they provide incredibly realistic and vivid images. It's amazing to see how people's eyes light up when they walk into this room, into the portal. It's amazing.
I love watching people come in the portal and just seeing them light up. I love to stand in the back and just see the expressions. It is truly amazing. And that's what's so great about this partnership. In addition to sharing the emerging technologies, we get to bring your creative vision to life, and I truly enjoy seeing that.
But you bring my creative visions, our creative visions to life, and you make it so worry-free. It's like, it's no hassle.
Well, everything we do is designed to be worry-free. A lot of the systems we put in place are for that show quality services. And it's the very best of Panasonic's technology, end-to-end solutions for the service and support, the industry-leading projection technology. And throughout the 5-year relationship, we'll be here for you as a trusted advisor the whole time.
That's why we love working with Panasonic. I mean, after almost 2 years of COVID, people are craving these immersive communal experiences, the kind you just can't replicate at home. And here in the portal, you just have to see it to believe it.
Isn't that the truth? Now we have at least 5 years to collaborate and dream up more out-of-the-box things and experiences together.
Wheels are turning.
We hope you will all have a chance to come out to Las Vegas at some point in the future, and please check out the incredible Area 15. There is just so much to experience here. It's mind-boggling. And now, we're here to talk about enhancing the safety and well-being of drivers and their passengers alike. I'd like to turn things over to Mr. Scott Kirshner, President of Panasonic Automotive Systems of America. Hello, Scott.
Thanks, Joe, and hi, everyone. As a top technology supplier to the mobility industry, our expertise spans from infotainment systems to premium audio and connected vehicle platforms, and even to intelligent roadways that are paving the way for connected vehicles. We equip OEMs to ride today's biggest trends and collaborate with many of the leading names in technology, such as Amazon and Google. In fact, for the last 5 years, we've been the design reference hardware used by Google to design and test Android Automotive. While the technologies fueling our automobiles are constantly changing, there is one constant: driver and passenger safety remains paramount. At Panasonic, it underpins everything we do. A great example of our commitment to safety is the augmented reality heads-up display we introduced at last year's CES. Vehicle cockpits today look like the cockpit of a jet, with multiple screens relaying a daunting amount of information. We think AR HUDs can make that more natural and intuitive, reducing the cognitive load and creating a safer, more pleasant driving experience. Today, I'm excited to announce our AR HUD 2.0 with our patented eye tracking system. To talk more about the evolution of driving experience, I'd like to welcome Gene Karschenboim, CEO of Fire. Gene, you tell a great story about the evolution in navigation that illustrates just what we're talking about today.
It's great to be here, Scott. Navigation is a perfect place to start. As big as today's car screens are, we're still essentially looking at a paper map. We went from printed maps to MapQuest to live updates on screens, but we're still traversing the world with turn-by-turn directions. Fire's AI-powered augmented reality navigation is fundamentally different. Integrated fully into the vehicle, we sense the entire world around the car and paint onto the world to show you where to go. We take the cognitive load of trying to figure out where you are, your next turn, what's around you, and offload that to the computer processor, and simply point you to a path and destination, all on your built-in heads-up or video display.
But it's not good enough to just show where to go, is it?
No, not at all. We can also do so much more. We provide context for drivers and passengers, like visual obstacle warnings, along with points of interest. The idea is for the car to get a true understanding of its surroundings and bring that to the driver in an easy to process way. And from there, it's easy to understand that since now we see the road in its most fresh state, we can ensure that our partners have the most up-to-date map information like closures, construction, traffic, and other real-time map changes.
Yeah, when you have great situational awareness that is intuitive, it makes things safer, easier, more convenient, and just plain cool. One thing we've been working on is building an eye tracking system, and that's the big enhancement to our new AR HUD 2.0 we're introducing at CES. We've packaged an AR camera directly in the HUD to see what you, as the driver, are looking at. And that's really important in an AR HUD. We can do simple things like automatically adjusting the HUD to your eye level so you don't have to fool around with any buttons, but we can also make more complex dynamic adjustments like parallax compensation and dynamic autofocus. We can make sure your HUD images follow where you're looking and stay in crisp focus, even as you're moving and tilting your head around. It also enables personal identification and driver monitoring system functions like drowsiness detection.
And one of the most powerful things for me is people's reaction when they experience our augmented reality navigation. I think it's like trying to explain the impact of a smartphone. It's hard to describe, but once you experience it, you immediately understand why it's the next evolution in the driving experience.
Thanks, Gene. We're looking forward to partnering with Fire as we continue to push the envelope on driver safety, comfort, and convenience.
Thanks, Scott. It's really great to work so closely together.
From helping drivers understand a car's surroundings, let's turn the experience inside the cabin. For years, we've been working with Amazon on advanced software-defined in-vehicle infotainment. Back in 2018, we were the first to show a solution running Amazon Alexa in the vehicle that allowed a driver to use their voice to control the embedded functions, like adjusting the windows or the HVAC or to tune their radio, even when they don't have a connection to the internet. Since then, integration of voice has only gotten better. Today, it goes beyond features of the vehicle and connects drivers to the world around them, like finding a charging station or adding items to a list or accessing their entertainment. And car makers can now leverage this technology to create branded voice experiences and then work seamlessly alongside Alexa in the vehicle. Now, let's hear from Ariane Walker, Chief Evangelist for Alexa Automotive at Amazon, about how they're making voice assistants even smarter.
What Teachable AI does is it actually allows customers to essentially create their own custom utterance. So if I said, for example, to Alexa, "I'm hot," Alexa might not know what that means, but Alexa can infer what that means in the vehicle, that perhaps I want to turn the temperature down 5 degrees or maybe roll down the windows. She can ask me what I want to do. I can then confirm, yes, I'd like you to please turn the temperature down 5 degrees. And now I've personalized that utterance, Alexa, I'm hot, to get her to do that exact action. And she will then remember that personalization for the future. So when I'm back in my car later and say I'm hot again, she will take that same action.
Panasonic has already integrated Alexa technology into our production-ready platforms, and we're looking forward to adding new features like Teachable AI to our system. The car has now replaced our office as our second space where we're spending the most time outside of our home. With that comes new expectations of our vehicles to bring a greater sense of safety, comfort, convenience, and of course, entertainment. We're enabling all that with Amazon. And speaking of entertainment, imagine not just premium audio, but actual studio quality sound from the driver's seat. This year, the ELS Studio 3D Signature Edition premium audio system will be available in the all-new 2022 Acura MDX Type S. For 18 years, Panasonic has been a proud partner of Acura, designing the proprietary technology behind the best in precision-crafted audio. The ELS Studio 3D being the pinnacle of ELS Studio offerings. This is the most powerful Acura MDX sound image system to date. Crafted in partnership with Grammy Award-winning producer Elliot Shiner, it's music as it was intended to be heard in any seat in your Acura. For a start, the system boasts 25 speakers, 2 amplifiers, and 1,008 watts of power. Not to mention the new carbon fiber speaker diaphragms, creating that perfect balance and a unique studio sound experience for each passenger. We've also integrated Highline Ultra Slim speakers for a more immersive listening experience. Acoustic motion control provides outstanding clarity, and in another first, the new 3-way front and rear cabin architecture creates an even more intimate listening environment. The future of transportation doesn't stop with cars. Panasonic's technology is also powering the next generation of personalized experiences on 2 wheels. Consumer demand for e-bikes has surged, and we're especially proud to hold the title for the industry's first e-bike safety standard certification from Underwriter Laboratories, a not-for-profit safety standards development organization. It's another example of how we continue to put safety first. In an exciting new collaboration with Totem USA, we are launching the first UL-certified e-bike to the U.S. market, the Zen Rider. The e-bikes will be on sale in January. The Zen Rider blends user-friendly design with safety in an affordable way. Family-friendly e-bike powered by Panasonic. This powerful bike has 75 Newton meters of max torque and 440 watt-hour battery, giving you pedal assistance up to 15 miles per hour, making it a perfect eco-conscious transportation alternative, especially for those living in urban areas. We encourage you to experience the Zen Rider for yourself at the CES e-mobility location outside of the West Hall this week. And from e-bikes to ELSVs, or electric low-speed vehicles, these small, mighty vehicles are the unsung heroes of the EV revolution, helping with everything from first responders and agriculture, last-mile delivery, and even construction. This year, we're proud to introduce the next step in our strategic alliance with Tropos Motors, with the integration of Panasonic OneConnect's vehicle monitoring and management platform into production orders of the Tropos Motors Able platform in both Europe and North America. Panasonic's OneConnect platform is an IoT layer that can be used across multiple applications to monitor driver safety, cargo security, vehicle maintenance, and cost and energy utilization. With its wealth of options, Panasonic OneConnect allows operators to manage their vehicles efficiently and maximize uptime, helping improve the cost of ownership. OneConnect delivers important, relevant information and experiences from OEMs to their users through connected devices and the vehicle's infotainment systems. It provides notifications of software updates and service reminders unobtrusively, shared visually or audibly at the most convenient times. We're serious when we say that safety is a huge part of our culture. And today we're delighted to share an industry first. Earlier this year, Panasonic Automotive became the first Tier 1 in automotive suppliers to achieve the enterprise-wide ISO 26262 Functional Safety ASIL-D Lifecycle Process certification from UL. Simply put, UL is the global safety science leader, helping companies implement a more integrated strategy to improve functional processes. They are the gold standard. This accreditation is a validation of the importance we place and the investment we've made in reinforcing functional safety protocol, especially as safety is a top priority for automotive customers and ultimately the drivers. And we are extremely proud to be the first Tier 1 automotive supplier to achieve it. Being a top automotive and mobility supplier, we are committed to leading by example. That idea is summed up in our CES theme of Forever Forward. Yes, it's about accelerating the evolution of mobility, but doing so by creating solutions that make life safer, easier, and better for drivers, passengers, and everyone on the roadway. Next, I'd like to turn things over to Jeff Werner, Vice President of Corporate and Government Affairs at Panasonic North America, to expand on our progress in sustainability. Jeff?
Thanks, Scott. It's great to be here with you. At the beginning of our session, Mr. Kasumi shared Panasonic's global commitments to reducing emissions from our own operations and helping reduce CO2 emissions in society. Panasonic has a long history of sustainable innovation. from air purifying systems for healthier and homes and buildings, recognition by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and the Department of Energy in delivering Energy Star products, and pioneering advancements in renewable energy technologies. One of my favorite examples is our Cirrus by Panasonic, a connected vehicle data platform which is helping state departments of transportation create safer, less congested roads while reducing CO2 emissions from the 3 billion gallons of fuel wasted on U.S. roadways each year. Here to expand on other ways Panasonic has been driving sustainable innovation in transportation is Alan Swan, President of Panasonic Energy North America.
Thanks, Jeff, and hi, everyone.
Alan, clearly electric vehicles drive so much of the conversation here at CES because everyone knows the electrification of transportation is accelerating.
Exactly. And as a global leader in lithium-ion batteries, Panasonic has invested billions to achieve greater efficiency and economies of scale.
Which is, of course, critical to our mission of reaching a net zero emissions future.
Yes, we actually operate the world's largest lithium battery factory in Nevada, which is the Tesla Gigafactory. Last year, we surpassed over 5 billion batteries shipped. And now we're producing about 2 billion batteries each year to power the most popular EVs on our roadways. And to give you an idea of what that means, we make 60 batteries in 1 second, each destined for an electric vehicle. So in the 45 minutes or so that we'll spend in this press conference, we would have produced 162,000 batteries. And as much as we've scaled up production, the biggest opportunity lies in front of us. We're looking at a 5 times growth over the next decade as more and more vehicles go electric. So what I love to tell my team is each of them play a role that will help save the planet.
Alan, I'm sure you often get questions about what will happen to all of these batteries when drivers are finished with them. Can you share a little bit about what Panasonic is doing to make the entire life cycle of the battery more sustainable?
Sure. That's why we're working with Redwood Materials. Redwood is creating a circular supply chain for electric vehicles and clean energy products here in the United States, making them more sustainable and driving down the cost of batteries. We're working with Redwood to recycle materials from our battery production. And by the end of this year, we expect to include Redwood's copper foil produced from recycled materials back into our new battery production. Our work together to establish a domestic circular supply chain for batteries is an important step in realizing the full opportunity that EVs have to shape a much more sustainable world.
Alan, thank you very much.
Thanks, Jeff.
This leadership in EV batteries is an example of the Panasonic green impact that Mr. Kasumi began to outline earlier. Not only making our own efforts more sustainable, but powering innovations that reduce emissions in our society at large. And now to talk about the amazing consumer lifestyle technologies we create is Michelle Escar, Senior Group Manager of Brand Experience at Panasonic. Michelle.
Thanks very much, Jeff. Great presentation.
Thank you. All yours.
Thanks. Right now, I had planned to be in Las Vegas getting ready for one of the most exciting consumer show floor activations we've had in years. Many of us are disappointed, and I'm sure many of you are too, but health and well-being are at the core of the Panasonic brand. I'm excited to be here today to share our latest news and product releases. We have had a whirlwind of a 2021. Our 4-in-1 Home Chef multi-oven has quickly risen to one of the top 10 premium microwaves sold in the country. Our newest Lumix updates allow for essentially unlimited wireless streaming. Our oscillating Nano-E hair dryers are busy at work infusing every individual shaft of hair with moisture. And our freshly released Technics True Wireless earbuds are making headlines around the globe. But I know what you're thinking. Enough about last year. Let's get into what's coming up in 2022. We'll start with kitchen appliances. In North America, Panasonic is the #1 brand of countertop microwave ovens with inverter technology. Essentially, our microwaves can do a lot more than just defrost and reheat. This year, we're going to be working with a few new partners as passionate about food and convenience as we are to show you just what you could and should be doing in your microwave. Today, I can officially announce the first of those partnerships. We've teamed up with Blue Apron, who will be developing meal kits and recipes that can be prepared quickly and deliciously in Panasonic microwaves and multi-ovens. And as a bonus for everyone watching today, go ahead and scan the coupon you see on the screen to start your experience. Now, I am thrilled to be able to announce 2 new products joining our kitchen lineup. First, I'd like to introduce you to our new smart inverter microwave oven that works with Alexa. Forget digging through the garbage for the package you just threw out or frog jumping around the internet for instructions. Setting your microwave is as simple as asking you-know-who to soften 4 ounces of butter, defrost 2 pounds of frozen berries, or simply reheat leftovers. In fact, folks at home, prepare for some confusion. Alexa, reheat 1 cup of coffee.
Starting coffee. 1 minute, 10 seconds.
There may be other microwaves out there that work with Her Majesty, but none of them are also equipped with Panasonic inverter technology, renowned for its power, reliability, and consistency. With over 100 commands, zero-touch setup on Amazon, and a sleek LCD display, we can't wait for these to hit the shelves. Alexa, stop the microwave.
Okay.
Today, I am also pleased to announce the newest member of our Home Chef multi-oven family, the Home Chef 7-in-1 compact oven. Yes, 7-in-1 is an unbelievably versatile device. It air fries, it convection bakes, it steams, it slow cooks, it ferments, it sanitizes. The unique combination of steam and convection delivers incredible flavor and perfect texture while maintaining the nutrients in your food. Think tender steaks with perfectly browned edges and crispy air-fried fries, healthy, flavorful fish and veggies, steamed rice, pizza, soup, muffins, cake. Oh, and did I mention you can ferment your own pickles or sanitize baby bottles? If you're starting to think it can do anything, that's kind of the idea. And while this powerful compact oven can easily squeeze into the smallest kitchens, it's still roomy enough to fit a whole chicken. All right, we've empowered you to eat healthy in 2022. Let's move on to one of the other ways we're supporting your well-being, personal care. This year, we're announcing our first 6-blade shaver, the Arc 6, with an ultra-fast linear motor that uses one of the world's strongest magnets and can deliver 84,000 cross-cutting actions per minute, plus a flexible shaver head that moves in 22 directions to follow the contours of your face and neck. All 6 blades are made with Panasonic's advanced Japanese blade technology that's renowned for its strength, sharpness, and durability, delivering a consistently close, comfortable shave. But today, I really want to talk mission. At Panasonic Personal Care, we are deeply committed to helping individuals be their most confident, most authentic selves. That ethos goes into every precision engineering decision we make. And this CES, we'd like to kickstart a new initiative that brings attention to some of the nonprofit organizations that Panasonic works with who share our mission of helping individuals reach their personal best. Throughout the year, we'll be activating a variety of unique Panasonic Journey to Confidence campaigns, starting today with Newark-based Glassroots. Here's a sneak peek.
The mission of Glassroots is to ignite the creative and the economic vitality of Newark through the transformative power of glass. We help create people with the skills to succeed in life. Panasonic talks about precision and excellence in product design. And those are actual words that we talk about daily through our programs.
They gave me a career to look forward to and to go into a higher education because originally I didn't plan on going to college.
Fire is dangerous, and fire can be scary. We hand them a pole that they're going to dip into the molten glass, and we say, yes, you can do this. These young people learn such skills about self-empowerment, self-realization, finding your voice, and really self-confidence to approach every day.
At our virtual booth, you'll find 6 custom pieces of glass artwork designed and created by Glassroots. Make sure you visit to see the whole story and donate for a chance to win an ARC 6 and one of the original pieces of art. Feeling your best is not restricted to personal care. In fact, we recently conducted a biometric study around a product you may not expect, our newest Technics True Wireless Earbuds. We recruited American working professionals, wired them to track heart rate and galvanic skin response, and then exposed them to high and low quality sound situations, both in hearing others and being heard themselves. Not only did participants report significant differences in emotional experience, their bodies actually went through physiological changes as well. Low quality sound led to physical and emotional signs of stress, frustration, and confusion, whereas high quality sound was not only calming, but also led to a stronger ability to focus. Understanding the importance of clear two-way communication for both productivity and personal wellness, we equipped this year's True Wireless Earbuds with patented Just My Voice technology, powerful noise canceling, and easy, reliable device switching via Bluetooth multi-point connectivity. And to test drive the new True Wireless Earbuds, both for work and for play, we partnered with an artist whose music can soothe even the most stressed among us, with a portfolio that deserves the legendary quality of reproduction only achieved by Technics. Grammy award-winning performer, Leon Bridges.
You know, I'm a kid from Fort Worth, Texas that grew up on the R&B of the 90s and chopped and screwed music out of Houston. Whatever I was listening to, I always loved the sound of Technics. You know, it's a timeless brand. With Technics, you get those nuances. Those details matter. If I'm listening to music, a podcast, or on a video call, Technics allows me to do that seamlessly with the same Technique sound that I really dig. I pretty much use these earbuds for everything.
At our virtual booth, you can check out some behind the scenes from Leon's Gold Diggers tour, plus enter to win a limited edition Leon Bridges by Techniques bomber jacket, the same one that Leon owns, and AZ60 True Wireless Earbuds. Now let's get to some new Techniques products. First up are the Techniques EAH A800 noise canceling wireless over-ear headphones. Just like our True Wireless Earbuds, the powerfully immersive Hi-Fi A800s feature Just My Voice technology for crystal clear calls and seamless multi-point pairing, so you can transfer from your computer to your phone and back with no interruption. With transparent mode, you can pay attention to surrounding noise while listening to music, while attention mode reduces external noise but still allows you to listen for announcements or speak to people. With 40 hours of playback time, industry-leading noise canceling, and legendary Techniques audio quality, needless to say, this is one sample I will not be returning. In addition to headphones, we are also filling your room with sound. Meet the powerful yet elegant SA C600 compact network CD receiver. An all-in-one music solution with the option to connect to virtually any speaker. Play CDs, radio, streaming services, and music from other devices connected wirelessly. With Spacetune, sound can be optimized based on the acoustics of the room and whether it's installed on the wall, sitting on a shelf, freestanding, or in a corner. This is a whole new level of what you can do with an all-in-one. Now let's jump to a completely different side of audio, gaming. In August, we launched the SoundSlayer Wigs, Panasonic's first ever wearable immersive gaming speaker system, designed in collaboration with sound engineers at Square Enix for a fully immersive experience across 6 different sound modes. The SoundSlayer is worn over the shoulders with a flexible silicone joint that sits at the back for hours of comfortable gameplay. We are proud to share that this has been named a CES 2022 Innovation Award honoree in both the personal audio and headphones category as well as the gaming category. Building on top of the overwhelming success and support we saw last year with the limited edition SoundSlayer soundbar, today we are introducing a new Final Fantasy XIV Online special edition of the SoundSlayer wearable.
Panasonic.
Now, ideally, you would want to pair the Sound Slayer with an incredible TV. Today, we're revealing our flagship OLED TV for 2022, the LZ2000 series. Now, not only the best choice for film and TV, this newest series is a gaming powerhouse as well, with enhancements including an information and settings overlay called Game Control Board, improved 60 Hz latency, and HDMI 2.1 support. Audio has been upgraded with a row of array speakers running the entire length of the TV behind the grill to accurately direct sound, and the LZ2000 automatically and intelligently adjusts the picture based on ambient light color temperature. Now last but certainly not least, Lumix. 2021 marked the 20th anniversary of the Lumix brand. And while we've built Lumix on an impressive foundation of industry innovation, our proudest claim as a brand is the love and support we've received from our customers every day for the last 20 years. So in celebration of our anniversary, we challenge filmmakers around the world to create a Lumix commercial with a central theme of love. Here's the winning piece.
I never knew what love was until I held you. I never knew the right words until I found you.
Oh, and as for that camera, who shall not be named, we can assure you we'll be releasing specs before spring arrives. As we look forward to the future, Panasonic will continue to honor our more than 100-year commitment to providing customers with innovative, precision-built products that bring both joy and convenience, elevating your everyday experience and giving you precious time back for whatever and whoever you love most. I couldn't be more excited about everything we have planned, and I really hope to see every single one of you happy and healthy in Vegas next year.
Thank you, Michelle. And thank you to all our presenters today. And most importantly, thank you to all of you who joined our session today. We truly appreciate it. We had originally planned to visit with you in Las Vegas, but shifted to a virtual meeting format in the interest of ensuring the health and safety of our employees, partners, and media colleagues. We appreciate your understanding and flexibility. As you saw and heard today, our mission to contribute to the well-being of people and society continues with a renewed focus on more sustainable operations, product offerings, and energy creation strategies. We hope you'll visit our CES Experience site to learn more. For those of you who will visit the convention center in Las Vegas, we'll have a scaled-back presence on the show floor, but trust you will truly enjoy our immersive brand theater experience powered by Panasonic projection technology and featuring wonderful content from our friends at Illuminarium. Thank you, Happy New Year, and please be well.